Hey everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Kale, and in today's video we are going to be talking about Hermes Agent and how to use it as a DevOps or software engineer. Right now I will be deploying Hermes Agent on a VPS, but you can follow along on your personal computer with any operating system as well, and the steps wouldn't be much different. But in this video, I'll be working on Ubuntu server version 24. But here are the things that we are going to cover in this video. First, we deploy Hermes Agent, then we connect it to Nvidia NIM API, and finally, we connect it to our services such as Telegram, Cloudflare, and GitHub. And the goal is to have Hermes Agent act like a real DevOps engineer. So Hermes Agent will deploy a simple project on Docker, grab a subdomain for it from Cloudflare, and set up an SSL for it, and then monitor our website in case it crashes. To demo this, I've built an intentionally faulty website, one that crashes when you hit a specific endpoint. So once the website crashes, Hermes Agent will be notified and it will start working on a fix for it. Once the Hermes Agent fixes the bug, it should redeploy the website and fix it completely. And this happens completely automatically after we finish this video. So the only thing that I will be doing is to tell Hermes Agent through Telegram to do certain steps, which will be deploying a GitHub repository, set up Docker and configure Nginx, get a subdomain from Cloudflare via its API, and deploy the website live on the web. So the reason I chose Hermes Agent is because of its self-improvement features. And once Hermes learns how to do something, it saves that to its memory, so it performs faster and better in future runs. So now let's get into it. All right, the first thing that you need to do is to SSH to a VPS server with at least 2 GB of RAM, because that's the minimum requirement of Hermes Agent. Once you have SSH to your server, we need to create an environment variable file for Hermes Agent to read it. So before we install Hermes Agent, we create the environment variable file, and once you install Hermes Agent, it will read that file, and it's basically a pre-configuration of Hermes, and it will read all of those tokens that you have provided for it, and it will make the installation much easier. What I recommend is to gather all the info that you need for your .m file, which is this part here, and I will put everything that you need in the description of the video so you don't have to write anything out. These are the tokens that you need to gather. It's an Nvidia API key to work as your LLM, your Telegram bot token, your allowed user for Telegram, your GitHub token, which might not be even necessary, a Cloudflare API token, a Cloudflare zone ID, and a Telegram home channel, which is the same as your user ID. Let me move it to next to Telegram. So in the first step, I suggest you to gather all the tokens in a certain, like a notepad file, a text file or something in your own computer. Then we copy it to the end file using Nano. Now let's just start with Telegram first, and then we move on to the other tokens that we need to gather. In order to do that, we open Telegram, we search bot fodder, which is how we create bots. We start the bot, we enter the command new bot. It tells us to choose a name. I call it TechMac Hermes bot, and then we have to choose a username ending with the word bot. So I call it TechMac Hermes bot again. And our bot is created, and this is the token to our Telegram bot. And then we have to copy the token of our Telegram bot and add it to this URL here, which will be in the description of the video. And once you have done this, Control-C and Control-V it in your browser. So here it should be a result saying, okay, true. But I will try and text my bot and then refresh this. And as you can see, this is my Telegram ID. I have to copy this, go back to my note and paste it right here and right here as Telegram allowed users and Telegram home channel. And of course, for the bot token, let me copy it again and paste it right here as Telegram bot token, because this is a new bot. I have to replace it. Now let's get the GitHub token, which will be here in our profile. We scroll down, developer settings, and then personal access tokens, fine-grained tokens, generate new token, and I'm going to use my passkey, a token name which will be, I don't know, Hermes token, and 30 days of expiration, access to public repositories, and generate token, and this is our token. So we copy this again on here. This will be our GitHub token. And we need Nvidia NIM API, which is pretty straightforward. We open this link, build.nvidia.com. We log in. And once you're logged in, click on this one, API keys, generate API key, name it something, generate key. This is our key. And we copy it here again. This is our Nvidia API key now. And we need Cloudflare API token and zone ID. So the reason I'm creating an API token from Cloudflare is because I want to tell Hermes Agent to obtain a certain subdomain from Cloudflare using its API. So if you don't have a domain, you can skip this part. In order to create a token, we need to go to our profile. Then we go to API tokens, create token, and we use the template edit zone DNS, use template. And here we select this, the domain that we want to use. And we hit continue and create token. This is our token. Let's copy it, paste it right here. Then we need Cloudflare zone ID, which will be in our domain section. So we go to domains, overview, click on our domain. We'll scroll down until we see zone ID. This will be our zone ID. So we basically gathered all the tokens and all the IDs that we need, and now we want to create the file for Hermes Agent. All right, in order to create the end file, we need to make the directory .hermes in our server using this command, and then we open the text editor for creating the end file. We copy everything that we have right here, paste it here, and Control X, Y to save and enter. Now, once we have copied everything to our end file, now it's the time to install Hermes. There's a one-liner command for installation of Hermes on Linux. So once you copy it and hit enter, it will start installing everything, but it will take a few minutes, maybe up to 10 minutes, depending on your internet speed and your server. So have patience until it's completely installed. And after the installation, it will run the setup wizard of Hermes Agent. Now, in the meantime, once Hermes is installing, let me show you my website. So this is basically a Node.js made website with a simple HTML and CSS. It's also made using Cursor, so I haven't made it, but I told Cursor to make a faulty endpoint inside it. So once I make a curl request to a certain endpoint, it causes the whole website to crash, and we want Hermes to fix this. So I saved it in faulty website as faulty website in my GitHub page. So this URL will be available for public. If you want to use my project, it will be just fine. It has nothing specific in it. And I'll be using the same as well. And after the installation, we will set up some things that we need to, and then we will tell Hermes to do like the whole magic thing. Now I want to deploy my website to this subdomain. And as you can see, the website is not live. And also in my DNS records, there are no DNS records. And all I will do is to text Hermes Agent through Telegram, and it will do everything itself. All right, so my Hermes Agent is installed after maybe 6 or 7 minutes. And once you have installed it, it will look like something like this. But if you lost the setup, you just write the command Hermes setup, and this will bring back this page. So I go with quick setup. Here it will ask me that which provider you want to use. As you can see, there are a ton of websites here, but I will go with Nvidia NIM because it's free. Then it asks me about the API key. As you can see, it is writing my API key here because it could find it through the .m file. So I hit enter. And the base URL is the same. I hit enter. So here it will ask you to choose a model, which I will choose Nematron 3. And then in this section, it will ask you that which kind of access you want to give to your Hermes agent. And I want to give it terminal access, so I keep it local, and I choose keep current. And then it asks me to set up messaging, something like Telegram, Discord, or anything. So in the list, I choose Telegram. And as you can see, it says Telegram already configured. Do you want to configure it again? And say no. And it says install the gateway as systemd service. Yes. Here it asks you that gateway should run in the background as a user service or system service. I call it system service. And ask which user, I give it root. Let's start the service right now. Yes. It shows me a bunch of commands from Hermes and asks me if you want to install the gateway as a background service. Yes, again. And done. Hermes Agent is basically installed, and it can communicate with us through our Telegram bot. So now let's test it. We run Hermes. So the first run of Hermes. So once Hermes is running, you should see something like this. So I tell Hermes to write the text to me in Telegram and say TechMag is the best. Open my Telegram page. I go to the chat and see TechMag is the best command is here. So now that we know Hermes Agent is working, now let's go ahead and give it a skill called DevOps Engineer. So in order to give Hermes Agent a skill, we have to create a markdown file. We use this command, which will be again in the description of the video, and the skill content would look something like this. So you have to copy it all the way down. So this is basically a prompt. paste it, Control X, yes, and enter. And our SQL file is added. We just have to restart Hermes. So I restart it. So Hermes Agent is restarted now. It has the skill. So now the only thing that we need to do is to tell it to basically deploy our server. So once we tell Hermes to deploy our server, we will be configuring a watchdog in order to watch for our website once it's deployed. All right, now that our Hermes service is up and running and everything is fine, we just give it the magic command and wait for it to deploy everything. As you can see, it's starting to clone the repo for us, and then it will check like to see if the Docker is installed, if the dependencies are installed, and everything that is required to do. And everything is running in the background, but in the meantime, we will be making a certain watchdog for our server, and it will check our website constantly, maybe every 30 seconds. And if the website goes down, it will inform Hermes in order to take an action. Now, if you check your Telegram bot instantly, you will probably see contents like this. So you can always choose the command that you want, like give it access for this session or once or always. I give it always. So now, in the meantime, let's head over and create our watchdog service. First, we need to create a shell file. So it's basically testing a certain API. If the status code was 200, it says the website is okay. If not, it will give a command, give a chat to Hermes and say this website is down. So execute auto healing protocol in your skills immediately and fix the code and redeploy the Docker container. So just copy this command, paste it right here and enter. The file is created. And then we need to create this service. Again, copy and paste. And we need to create the timer, which runs every 30 seconds. Here it says 30 seconds. We copy the command and run it again. And we give access to the watchdog shell to be able to run. So I copied it twice. Here we have to restart our services, but since Hermes is working in the background, I'm not gonna like interrupt it or anything. So I'll just wait for the deployment to be completed. Then I'll restart the service. I will enable and start the watchdog timer, and that's it. So you need to make sure to check your Telegram bot constantly, because I gave Hermes Agent the terminal access. So basically it tries to kill itself sometime. And some commands, when it tries to run them, it kills the Hermes Agent as well, like the service as well. So you have to like reply with your prompt to make sure that the project gets deployed. This problem have never happened to me, like in the past 2 times that I tried to do it, but probably it will continue to happen if you give the Hermes Agent the root access. So try to create another user, make its access a bit limited in order to make sure that Hermes Agent will not kill itself based on the commands it tries to run. All right, if we want to check the progress, we can see that the domain is already created. I'm going to refresh the Cloudflare dashboard. As you can see, Hermes has attempted to create a subdomain for me called test, and it connected it to Nginx, of course. And let's check our bot and see. Yeah, it's trying to configure Nginx for us. So I give it access, and we can see the command here. It tried to contact Cloudflare API. It tried to create a Docker file. Probably it built the Docker and everything, tried to run it. And the Nginx, I think, is configured. Let me check it. And not yet. We'll just wait a bit and see what happens. All right, as you can see, our website is running, but there is no SSL. It is trying to get a SSL certificate or something, and we're gonna check in. Yeah, we have our SSL now. Everything is working just fine, but the command is not over yet. Okay, so Hermes Agent has finished everything that we asked for it to do, and it is giving us update, and it gives us even some kind of suggestion, check container logs and monitoring or anything. And there is something happening in the background, and it's that Hermes Agent has finished this task and it tried to learn some things from it. So it basically creates an SQL markdown file and save it into its storage. So next time that we ask it to deploy a certain website, it probably wouldn't take this much long, and it wouldn't make itself crash, probably, I don't know. So as you remember, we created some watchdog services, and we want to restart our services. We enable the timer, we start the timer, and we want to check the timer. All right, here it says the website is okay. It started checking, and every 3 seconds we will have a log here. Now we are refreshing our website. Everything is working just fine. and we have a curl request that can crash the website intentionally. All right, the curl command is here. We copy it. So we paste it in our git bash and we see 502 error. So basically the next log should be able to tell Hermes that there's something wrong with the website. So we will wait a few seconds. All right, as you can see, it says crash detected, the status 502, and it tried to give Hermes a command, fix the code and redeploy. And as you can see, it's initializing the agent. So you can see the commands running by Hermes in the logs of our timer service. All right, so let's see the progress of the website. As you can see, it is checking the exact file that has a problem, and it detected the problem, and I think it wrote it into the file and it made some changes. If I make a curl to the website, as you can see, the website is up and running, and let's see the website is perfectly fine. I'm going to refresh this as well. I think it rebooted the website. So let's make the same command again and make the website crash again, of course. So as you can see, I tried to crash the website, but it redirected me to a products page. This means that the website wouldn't even crash. So it basically means that the problem has founded and fixed by Hermes Agent completely. And I didn't even do anything except for giving a timer. And every time you find a bug in this website and try to make it crash, Hermes Agent reads the log and fixes the bug itself. I hope you had fun with this one and you are able to replicate it yourself if you have your own VPS server or you want to run it like on a Raspberry Pi or something. So if you ran into any issues during any of these steps, drop a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can to help you sort it out. Thank you so much for watching the video and I will see you in the next one.